Hey, what's up and welcome back to Graphic Heroes. Now, it's been a long time coming, but I finally got this guy. That's the DC Multiverse Superman from the classic animation from the 1940s. That's the Fleischers SUPERMAN. I pre-ordered this thing and it took months for it to finally get to me late. So without further ado, let's open this thing up. All right, finally taking a look at my DC Multiverse Superman classic animation, 1940s. That's from that vintage cartoon. And I gotta tell you right off the bat, I love the art on this box. This is great. Make me a collage out of that thing, and I'm very excited about that trading card in there again because I just dig the art. Now this is obviously your standard McFarlane, you know, it's gonna have all the articulation you expect. Cut our tabs here. There's that card. Comes with a flight stand, not a flight stand, comes with a stand, sorry, which you often need with your McFarlane figures. Now, I'm not prepared to commit to taking this out just now, so a trick I sometimes do is if you don't have a case on you and you collect cards, you can literally just cut around the plastic here and it's basically in a sealed plastic container. Now, I'm going to leave it in there until I'm ready to put it in a sleeve and a hard top loader. So, man, I just dig the artwork on this card. Is it my favorite McFarlane card to date? I don't know. It might be. I mean, I really like it. I like the vintage nature of it. Speaking of vintage nature, let's take a look at this guy. I mean, his eyes are super closed. And at the wrong angle, look at this. Let's see if we can do this. Anyway, all right, let's clip this guy free. Boop. Boop. Now, these McFarlane figures that come with a cloth cape are a lot easier to take out of the box. So he does come with a cloth cape. It is a wired cape, which is pretty awesome. I like the cloth capes on the Superman McFarlane figures. I wasn't originally sold on it, but the second he put the wire in there, Superman with a cloth cape, that really works. This stuff. So he does come with 2 extra hands. Pop these out real quick. Some more just, you know, kind of general flight hands, which are good. I like this figure. It's fun. I like it. It's fun. He's almost got articulation in the calf. Definitely got some mobility in there. I like the color palette. I like the S. I mean, you know, it's a multiverse thing in the sense of he's giving you a very traditional take on that Fleischer Superman. That's pretty much what he looked like in the cartoon. I think he could have opened his eyes up for the nature of the toy, but if you look at that cartoon, maybe I'll do a comparison here. Put an image right here and you can see that is pretty accurate, actually. I might not be in love with it personally, but I understand the choice. Kind of same with the belt. I mean, that's how it was drawn then. So I understand the choice. QC on this guy's not bad. Cape cut is actually kind of like that. It's clean. Definitely helps keep it clean. I'll lower the camera here. I feel like this guy probably gonna stand up. He's mostly gonna stand up now. That's why McFarlane give you the stand, in case you don't want to stand. Now I like this. He is definitely a traditional look. I'd say the last kind of version of this guy is maybe this comparison, you know. This is from the New Frontier, which was, you know, largely based off of that. Obviously different. Similar. That figure stands. And that is a good looking figure too. Especially, I'm a little racked here, huh? Oh, you don't want to straighten out. Especially for the nature of what it is. Now I like that in this version, they did give the detail on the belt. Still got the very cartoon vibe and closed eyes. Not closed eyes, so just, you know, he's drawn. Do a few more comparisons. Here's here's my buff Christopher Reeves in that Hush body. So actually, check this out. So the Hush Superman, I think this guy, the cartoon's a little taller. You know, obviously the tallest figure, one of the tallest Supermans we've gotten to date is this Christopher Reeve, which is just a towering figure. And if he's standing straight up, very similar, huh? It's kind of a tall Superman sculpt. Let's compare him to a couple other figures, shall we? So he's definitely taller than this guy. Stay over there, would you? He is taller than this guy. I don't know if you can tell from the camera angle, but they're similar. They're similar. He does seem actually a little taller. Changed his head. Could try some head swaps on this. Shall we give him Christopher Reeve's head and see how that plays? Yeah. And if I borrow your head, Chris? That's a little odd. It's the color. Kind of like that Christopher Reeve's head on pretty much all the bodies, though. Oh, that's it. Hey man, don't lose your head. I actually like this figure a lot more than I expected. Clearly, I got a thing for Superman action figures. You're gonna nest under the cape. Stay graphic.